Welcome to Politics Done Right. I am your host, Egberto Willies. This is a progressive program that will take the mystery out of politics. This is the program that will encourage you to make sure government becomes we the people. Whether you are liberal, progressive, conservative, or otherwise, you get to air your point of view. We are an independent media outlet that, unlike mainstream media beholden to corporations, we only owe allegiance to you. Remember, you can also send me a tweet at EGBERTOWILLIES. That is at Egberto Willies. Let us engage. It is Politics Done Right. Well, welcome to Politics Done Right. How should I say this? Post-debate. Let's see, is anybody ready yet? I told you guys that I was coming back because somebody asked me to come back, and I am back. What do you guys think about the debate? And by the way, folks, the phone lines are also open if you want to call in. Let's see, you can call in at 346-248-7790, code 254-600-9091. It's right there on the screen if you want to see that, but the phone lines are open. Let me go. I'm just pulling these things up, guys, because I am going to be honest. I am rattled. And you know I do this all the times, but I'm honestly rattled after the debate. I thought that debate should probably have rattled Donald Trump, or rather rattled Joe Biden. It didn't rattle Joe Biden at all. It rattled me. And I'm not even a Joe Biden's fan, but I am rattled. I went downstairs in the debate, and my wife just said, I can't watch it. And she turned it off. How many people around America turned this debate off? How many people decided to say, I can't take this anymore? I just can't take this anymore. Again, folks, the telephone number. Actually, let me pull it up to make sure that I got the right number, because as it turns out, like I said, this is just an impromptu program to see if anybody wants to say anything. I'm going to stay here for start at 10 minutes or so to see if we get people. If we don't get any people coming on, I'll then disconnect. But go ahead and look on the screen and give us a call if you want to give me your impression or what you thought about the debate. I would love to hear your voices as far as what you think about the debate. And how can you tell me about the debate? The telephone number is 346-248-7799, and the ID is 254-600-9091. Again, it is 346-248-7799, and the ID is 254-6090. Let me also tell you, I thought I would have had some clips to give you. Oh, I need to fire off. Bear with me one other second. I need to fire off my chat because I didn't get my chat ready to go. Like I tell you guys, is it frazzled or razzled? I don't know which one it is. Like I said, I am actually frazzled from the debate. And why am I frazzled from the debate? Because I've never seen a debate like that. And in as much as we know Donald Trump is a crazy dude, I really expected more. I thought Donald Trump would have, tried to at least appear. Neither frazzled nor razzled. Jesse Torres, ¿cómo estás, hermano? And Tia Mark Z. Arevalo, John Jones, welcome aboard. It was like watching a school argument. Melissa Noble, you deserve a cocktail. Melissa, I need more than a cocktail. Sandy, Sandy Catlett says, it's scary to think someone with that level of self-control has control over the nuclear arsenal. I know, but it's worse. We can talk about nuclear arsenal, but let's talk about the American arsenal, right? Let's talk about, this is a guy that is in charge of COVID-19 that has already killed 200,000 plus Americans. That's the guy. This is a guy that just flies off the wall, lies unmercifully lying. How do you deal with that? before I get into any kind of narrative, I want to tell my peeps something, okay? You guys, more than ever before, not only have to get out there and vote, those of you who can vote in person, do so, but you have to go out and vote in person, in droves, in mail, in droves. This guy is nuts. This guy is crazy. I mean, there's no other way of saying that. So here's the deal. Before we get into a narrative here, I want everybody that's listening to me right now, and I'm still jarring up and getting folks on right now. Anybody who's listening to me right now, it's important that what you do going forward, anybody that's listening, is make sure everybody that you know is going to go to vote. And earlier today on Politics Done Right, I did a piece, and the purpose of that piece on Politics Done Right. Welcome aboard, David Duval, Bridge MCP. I told you guys us coming back because somebody said, Egberto, are we going to do a post debate? Yes, we're going to do a post debate. And if somebody wants to call in, anybody who wants to call in and talk, I'd love to hear somebody's voice if possible. You don't have to just chat. If you want to call in and talk, the floor is yours because this program belongs to you. This is your program. And I'd love to hear your voices every so often. What a disgrace is what Bridge MCP says. This is David. I go on air too. DJ. Okay, DJ Skids. Just put your link in there so that people, after they leave us, they can go give you a show. I believe in all of us being a part of this ecosystem. I'm not the type that's going to say, well, you can come and announce your show here. If you want to come and announce your show here, be my guest, because we need thousands and thousands and thousands of people doing this, because we have to create that. What is it called? That ese momentum, that momentum to get something done. Okay, so tell me, folks, what was the most memorable part of the show that you saw? If you don't want to call in and tell me, go ahead and write it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, if you're at your computer, you don't only have to call. You can zoom in. Here is the full link. There is a Zoom link, and there is the telephone number, and there is the ID. I can take you in any form that you want to come in. If somebody would get the pelotas to call in and say, hey, I want to say something about the debate. So anybody can call in right now and say, oh, so Kathy Courtney, stand back and stand by. Yes, that was a call to arms of the radical right. That's what you saw. Naya Brown says Trump could not denounce white supremacists. I am so happy that you noticed that. He simply could not come out and say, I do not support white supremacists. That was like a giveaway, right? That was like a jump shot. Easy one to answer. I do not support white supremacists. And you notice how fast he also pivoted from the question having to do with I did the most for black people since Abraham Lincoln. And you notice when Biden looks straight in the camera and says, I am going to be doing for you. If there's one good thing that we can say Biden made sure to do quite often was to look straight into that camera and talk to the American people while this guy had all the noise. It seems like I got a call. Let me go ahead and bring that call in. Caller from 713, come on in.
Hello?
Yes, you're on.
I'm on the air?
Yes, you are, but please turn down your volume because you're a little bit
Yes,
behind.
that's what I'm
But you're
doing.
on.
Okay. It's kind of throwing me off because the screen is one thing. Is this Egberto?
This Egberto, yes.
Oh, okay. It's throwing me off because I'm talking to you and I'm listening to you talk on the screen.
Right. What you need
Maybe
to
that
do
means
is you need to turn the screen off because there's a slight delay. I mean, when you do this, yes. So turn the screen down, and
Okay,
now you are live with me.
I'm just going to turn away from it. This is Deirdre Scott.
Talk to me, Deidre.
Okay, here's...
You got to turn it down.
So forgive me. I told you to take a breath. I need to take one. And I also had to go find my cocktail. But to get to the point.
Yes, ma'am.
When I watched that debate, I started thinking about 15 minutes into it that I wouldn't let my children under 18 years old watch that.
Wow.
Now, I'm
Wow.
almost 64. My birthday is next month. I accept presents.
You heard
But
that,
I'm
Deidre
almost
accept presents.
64.
Yes.
When I was a little girl, the president was somebody you looked up to,
Yes. I changed it for you,
even if
Breach.
your parents
Yes.
didn't support that person. A president was a figure, a role model. If my kids acted anyway like that, they wouldn't be my kids for long. They wouldn't be able to act at all. It is so embarrassing to me as an American.
You know what I've been talking about, Deidre, and this is amazing, Deidre. I you read. I'm from Central America, so I read the papers. Telesud, not only Telesud do I listen to, but I listen to La Prensa and La Crítica. These are all newspapers from Latin America, right? And what is so sad is what the rest of the world thinks about us right now. And the problem is it's reflected on us when the reality it's all Trump, his sycophants, and his enablers. So what we have to do as a society is let folks know we're sane. We're sane. And the only way we are going to show that we are sane is if we elect somebody other than Donald Trump, the loser. The guy who can't run a company, the guy who has run every company that he has ever run into the ground, just like he has the United States of America. Wouldn't you agree, Mademoiselle Deidre?
I more than agree. Now, when I was a jock over at KPFT for
Yes.
3 years, I got a lot of listeners across the pond. I have friends in London that I've never met
Yes.
or in that area, uh, and they help me keep up with the news there.
Right.
And also, I ask them, what do people think? People think that Americans are stupid because we have a stupid president. Well, y'all voted for him, so,
And they have a
you
right.
understand what I'm saying?
I
It's
mean,
a reflection on the American public for an idiot bully like that
Deidre.
to be head of the country.
Deidre, and that's what I'm saying. You're absolutely right. Here's a bad thing about it, Deidre. Donald Trump is the president not because most Americans wanted him to be president, but because of an aberration within the Constitution of the United States. That is what has caused this about the United caused this about who we are. So what we have to do to repair ourselves is first to have we can't have a 51-49 victory for Biden. We have to have a landslide for Biden, vote electorally, electoral college, and popular vote. That is how we start to restore our honor. That is how we no longer look like a whole bunch of sycophants. That is how people start to say America just was asleep. A lot of people stayed home. They just didn't like Hillary. Yes, they were sexist, misogynists, etc., etc., etc. Look, I didn't like Hillary, but I knew the right thing to do was to vote for Hillary. I am not a Biden fan, but the right thing to do is Biden is acceptable. Hillary was acceptable. They were good neoliberals. I want a real progressive. All my listeners know that. My listeners, in fact,
Right.
many of them are. I want a good progressive there. But until we progressives are able to sell our policies as plausible, we have to live by with the next best choice. And we are constantly growing our progressive base. That's how we got Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Let me tell you something that many people don't know. I was the first person. I met Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez at Netroots 2017. Okay? I was the
Mhm.
first person to look at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez when I interviewed her in her eyes and said, Alexandria, you will be the next congressperson from your district, even though she had the next speaker of the House as her running against the next speaker of her House. And she looked at me, and I have the interview. You'll see we're in the interview when I did it with her. She looked at me all, she's young and crazy eyed. Oh,
I love her.
thank you. And the thing about it, I should play that sometime on the show. But yeah, I told her, you're going to be the next representative because we have a lot of good progressives coming up, you know?
Yeah.
And eventually we will sell the policies, not right away, but eventually we'll sell the policies and then we will win. But until then, we don't want to have a clown. You know, as the other great part that I like, people that are listening to me, all my brothers and sisters that are listening on online right now. I loved when Biden turned to the side and said, "You're a clown,"
I loved it. That
because
was
that's
one of
what
the
he
best
was, a
moments.
clown. He was a complete clown. And I think America, the thinking part of America, the part of America that aren't sycophants to him. And by the way, I love my sycophants as well, Deidre, okay? I want you to know that. A lot of people give me hell for loving my right wingers. In fact, I have some online right now. Tank 28 is right here with us. Tank 28, you know I love you, brother, but you're wrong.
Well, let me go because I need to
Thank you for calling, Deidre.
decompress.
Deidre, go drink your wine. Have a cup of tea for me, but go drink your wine, okay?
It's Evan Williams tonight. All right, baby.
You have a
Take
great
good
day, young
care.
lady.
Keep doing what you do.
And you keep doing
doing
what
it.
you do, okay? You take care,
All
beautiful.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, folks, that was Deidre Scott. Deidre actually was a DJ at KPFT 90.1 FM, where we also play Politics Done Right on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock. On Tuesdays, we have Politics Done Right in two places at the same time, all over the internet as well as over the air on 90. What is it? 90.1 FM. What's wrong with you, Egberto? What's wrong with you? Milton Gibson says, had some Jim Beam myself. In other words, Milton Gibson is saying, oh my God, I need so much. I need so much. Hey, brothers and sisters, look, I am going to repeat myself. I am going to repeat myself. All good thinking people who are not ill, who have strong immune systems, put those masks on and put that what you call it, cleaners again, the sanitizer, hand sanitizer in your car, and go vote. In the 2 or 3 weeks before voting that you have, pick a day. In Harris County, Houston, in Houston, where Houston is in Harris County and part of Fort Bend County. We can vote anywhere. We can vote anywhere at any time during early vote. Harris County, you need to come in big. I mean, you need to come in so big that you carry Texas blue. Same goes for Tarrant County. Same goes for Dallas County. You guys have to play it big. All right? You've got to play it big. See, DJ Skidzy says, I'm part of this internet radio group known as Inked Hosting. I hope you're good people. I never heard of you, DJ Skids, but if you're good people, you can come on my show anytime and try to get folks to come visit you guys as well. We got to be able to share among this new media. We've got to do that. We've got to do that. Absolutely got to do that. Connie Tucker, let me just give a beautiful, okay, CBS announced Biden the winner 48-41. And you know who the 41 is. You know how there are those people that simply will not change. But I'm telling you, my brothers and my sisters, it will happen. It will happen. Every day, those of you that are here listening at night, I do the Politics Done Right show every day at 3 p.m. Central. Please visit with us if you are not working, or even if you're on work, put it on your cell phone. It's on YouTube, Facebook Live, everything, Periscope and Twitch. Put your headphone in, and while you're doing your work in front of the computer, or if you're picking up garbage, you know I love my garbage men too. I tell people I much prefer my garbage men over whatever stockbrokers you have out there. Because I'm telling you, we are the people. We are the ones that make things happen. We are the ones. Today was the end of Donald Trump's career. Tonight was the end of Donald Trump's career. There will be many people that are going to go into that booth saying they're voting for Donald Trump to their friends, but they will be voting for someone else. And to those I'm saying, thank you in advance. I know to keep up the picture, you have to say, oh, Donald Trump won, or I love Donald Trump. I know you have to do that to keep up your image. But when you go into that booth, look at what we just saw. Look at what we just saw and know how you must vote. Connie Tucker says, nothing happened tonight that I didn't expect to happen. I knew Trump would come out as a bully and an intimidator. Most importantly, he did not intimidate Joe Biden. But here's the other thing, Connie Tucker. Here's the other thing, Connie Tucker. I am going to tell you, all I do is politics. All I do is politics. And you knew better than I did, Connie. You knew better than I did. Because I thought Donald Trump, being so far behind in the polls, would try to put out some zingers, but would try to look respectable. Donald Trump is sick. Donald Trump is diseased. Donald Trump is mentally unstable. Donald Trump is a psychopath. Donald Trump has no self-control, and Donald Trump cannot win again. And anybody who is voting for Donald Trump understands that as well. The rich people that are voting for Donald Trump understand exactly who he is. They understand who he... No. Connie, he knows he's behind. That is the reason he thought that behavior would win. He knows he's behind. He knows he's behind. But he thinks that behavior would actually win it for him. It will not. And what would occur again is that was the end of Donald Trump's career. I tell you what, I don't even know if we need a second and third debate, because I think it's really pointless. I don't put it this way. I don't think, other than those of us who are deep into politics, I don't think you're going to have many people tuning into debate number. I think that the next debate that's going to have a lot of people watching is with Harris and what's his name? Pence. The Harris-Pence debate is going to be big because it's going to be woman against a man, and they are going to think that they want to see how much blood she's going to come with. He will implode. I like that. Robin Freeland says, LJ Tucker, he knows he's a separate man. Yeah. Connie says, I totally agree. I do not think Biden should lower himself any more debates. The truth of the matter is, here's what I don't know. And since I've already screwed up by thinking that Trump would have come out looking at best sensible when he came out, so I can't even guess on this. But my concern with him not coming out is that they are so good at spinning things, is that they'll spin it that he's scared. And there's some Americans that may work with. Welcome aboard, Zen Anderson. So that would be my concern. Robin Freeland. So that would be my concern. So I don't know. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Please, let me put the link in there again. You can either call us. The number is there as well as the link. So if you're on your computer, you can simply click on that Zoom link and it'll bring you in right away and you can be online. So you can click on that link that I just put in there, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch or whatever, and you can come right in. Or you can call that number 346-248-7799 and on 254-600-9091. John Bradley, welcome aboard. He's a desperate man. That is correct. Can't wait for Harris is what Breach MCP says. Can't wait for Harris. Come on, nobody wants to call me. I'm going to run. Like I said, this is impromptu. And I didn't prepare any clips. Here's what I planned. Earlier this afternoon, one of my listeners said, Egberto, we need you to have a show after the debate. And of course, like I said, the show is y'all's. So I said, okay, we're going to come on after the debate. But I prepared nothing. But what I said is that I had all my stuff here to go ahead and cut videos. As different zingers occurred, I was going to cut it. And I was in such shock, a political guy in shock. I couldn't do it. So I said, I'll just come on here naked and let you guys kind of carry the show. So if nobody's going to call in, I am going to shut this down in about 5 minutes. So if you guys want to hold on to this a bit longer, please go ahead and let me put that link in there again. Give us a call at 346-248 7799 with the code 254-600-9091. If you are on the computer, just click on that Zoom link that I have in there as well. And that will come directly to me, and I can see it on my third screen here, who I need to bring in. But Deidre had a lot to say when she came in. Charlotte Ryan says, the clash of the grandpops. All three seem incompetent. Biden trying to be a gentleman against the bully. Yeah, I am glad you saw it that way. Look, actually, you know what, Charlotte Ryan, that was a good one. The clash of the grandpops. I like that one. The clash of the grandpops. I am going to write that one down. And if you listen to the show tomorrow, I'm going to use the clash of the That was a good one. Mary Krug, just my friend, how you doing? Just no words after what occurred tonight. I know. It hurts. It hurts. This is our country, guys. This is our country. We have to fix this election. Vote, vote, vote. If earlier today I had Norman. Man, you know something? I guess I'm so riled up I can't remember all the people. Who was on my show today, Breach? You were there today, Breach. Who was on my show today? What's Norman's last name? I know you know it. You were on the show today. Anyhow, I'm going to tell you. Anyway, he came on the show, and he decided to urge us to do what we know we had to do. So anyway, I'm going to Norman Solomon. How could I forget Norman Solomon's name? He is like in the progressive movement, he's like one of the great ones. Not Norman Reynolds. Norman Reynolds is my buddy, is my good friend. The person that we're talking about, though, is Norman Solomon. That is who we had on the show today, Brige. Let's see who else. Let's see. Kathy Courtney says Norman Vincent Peale. No, Kathy. Courtney. I have a lot of friends in here as well. A lot of my KPFT peeps. A lot of my Houston. What is it? Houston. What is our other organization called, Kathy? Houston. God. Come on, Kathy, help me. Houston what? Kathy, help me. HPJC. What does it stand for again? Houston Peace and Justice. That's right. Houston Peace and Justice. Man, you know, it's kind of getting late, and I'm still a bit up. Anyhow, folks, if nobody calls, if nobody clicks on the link that I'm going to put in here one more time, I want to shut this baby down. So here we go. But we got some great views. I didn't know if I just came on, we're going to get a lot of people watching, but wow, this is going to be later on when it's all done and I tabulate it, it's going to be pretty good. Zen Anderson says, see, that's why no one is calling in. We can't speak after Come on, I thought I was the only one that was all tongue-tied, Zen. You're telling me you're tongue-tied also? And that's the problem, Kathy. I don't drink. The heaviest thing I drink is coffee. And yes, Melissa, I need a massage and acupuncture. But you know, what can I say? What can I say? I am going to be up until 3 or 4 this morning because I have a couple of blogs to write. And I have to finish. I haven't completed post-processing the show for today, so I got to do that. Mary Kuro is in disbelief. I hear you, Mary. Me too. Me too. I can't believe it. You know, you guys know where I'm from. If somebody had told me, let me tell you guys a quick little story. Oh, we got somebody online. Coming on in. Come on in. All right, come on in, 515. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Egberto?
Great. Who am I talking to?
Who do you think you're talking to?
If this is Tank 28, we're going to give you a hard time, brother.
Oh, man, what a great night.
Is this Tank 28?
Oh, you got it, man.
Hey, Tank. Okay. Hey, let me introduce you to the audience first, Tank, okay? Tank is one of my most prolific followers who is a MAGA guy. This guy loves politics done right so much. He never, ever leaves it. I love Tank 28. By the time it's time to vote. Tank will be voting progressive. Talk, Tank.
No, I don't know about all that, but yeah, 3 o'clock every day.
Okay, so what you want to tell our audience, Tank?
Oh, I just want to know about Biden, man. He kind of held in there. It was not too bad,
Right.
but I think Trump he shouldn't interrupt so much.
Right.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
But let me tell you what happened, Tank. The mere fact that you came on my show and you then came and gave your good friend Egberto Willis a call, even though you're a MAGA guy. But you know, I love my MAGA people also. But you called and
Oh, yeah.
you actually had something to say about Trump that was negative. I can't believe it. That's an improvement.
Oh well, you know, I'm apolitical, man.
So you say.
I'm a strange MAGA guy.
Well, hey, brother, let me tell you something, my dear Trump, my dear Tank 28. I want to tell you something. You make sure and you keep listening to Politics Done Right. All right, brother?
Oh, I will.
You know I love you, man. You take it easy now.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You too, bro. Anyhow, yeah, that is one of my Trump followers, my Trump guys that follows the show. Not to worry, he'll be a progressive voting for Biden pretty soon because you know the caricature would have been gone. The caricature of we the progressives would have been gone. Okay, anybody else want to call in? I'm going to be getting out of here because I got to go write my blogs and I need to go do a few more things. But I put the link in there again that you guys can call 346-248-7799. ID code 254-600-9091. But there's also the link in there if you want to click in. Hey, Kevin McManus. Kevin McManus, the former presidente of Kingwood area Democrats, is with us right now. How you doing, Kevin? Great to see you online. Got so freaked out by Biden, he could not shut. That is a good one. That is a very good one, Kevin. I think you're absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right that is the case. Okay, folks, 2 more minutes unless a call come in and I'm out of here. 2 more minutes, 2 minutos más y después me tengo que ir. 2 minutos más. Anybody? ¿Alguien me quiere hablar en español? ¿Me quiere llamar un latino para decirme si van a votar para el señor Trump? Anybody? Come on. I'm trying to reach to see if there are any of my Latino folks on to give me a call and have a little Spanish rap here. But I don't hear any of them calling in right now. Okay, folks, I'm going to close this down. First of all, I want to thank everybody who is here that spent a little bit of fun time after the show, after listening to all that crazy stuff that we listened to. I want to thank you guys for spending some time with me. You know, I love my audience, man. You guys are the bomb. You guys are the best. I always tell people I have the smartest folks that follow Politics Done Right. And I don't even my right wingers that follow Politics Done Right, they're pretty damn smart. They're pretty damn smart. So thank you guys for being here with me. I will be on tomorrow. Don't forget, every day, 3 p.m. Central. Politics Done Right. I was thinking about putting it at night, but some of the people during the day says, but I can only do it at 3 o'clock. So, love y'all. Got to get out of here. My name is Egberto Willis. This is Politics Done Right. Yo sí hablo español. Francisca Acosta Ortiz, ¿cómo estás? ¿Me quieres llamar? Mi número está allá abajo. Si quieres llamar a hablar en español, ahí lo tienes. Te doy 1 minuto para llamar si vas a llamar. Ok, tienes 45 segundos. Ok, thank you for loving the show, Caniel Tucker. Tienes 30 segundos. Okay, let me read what Trish says. Trump doesn't realize the American flag is the red, white, and blue and stars and stripes. Trump's flag, the traitor who will not address Putin, bounties on U.S. soldiers, the traitor that owes Russia millions of dollars, that he will do anything to pay it back, sacrifice lives, the traitor who knew along that the coronavirus was deadly to all ages and airborne, but held rallies, called it a hoax, and it would disappear. No care for the American people. I don't think how else you can put that. Folks, my name is this time I'm leaving. My name is Egberto Willies. This is Politics Done Right, and you know how I end this baby. I am what? Out! Welcome to Politics Done Right. I am your host, Egberto Willies. This is a progressive program that will take the mystery out of politics. This is the program that will encourage you to make sure government becomes we the people. Whether you are liberal, progressive, conservative, or otherwise, you get to air your point of view. We are an independent media outlet that, unlike mainstream media beholden to corporations, we only owe allegiance to you. Remember, you can also send me a tweet at EGBERTOWILLIES. That is at Egberto Willies. Let us engage. It is Politics Done Right. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.